Hey there. I want you to take a slow, deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. How are you feeling right now? Really, truly feeling? If the answer is something like tired, drained, or just completely wiped out, I want you to know something important. You are not alone. It's okay to feel this way. We live in a world that's always on, always demanding something from us. It's so easy to get caught in this cycle of pushing and striving until one day you realize your emotional tank is on empty. This feeling has a name: emotional exhaustion. It's not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a signal. It's your body and mind telling you that you've been carrying too much for too long without a chance to recharge. Think of it like a phone battery. You wouldn't expect your phone to work forever without plugging it in, right? Our emotional energy is the same. We need to plug in and recharge. So, let's start by just accepting this feeling without judgment. Let's just say to ourselves, I feel exhausted, and that's okay. Now that we've given ourselves permission to feel this way, let's talk about stress. Stress is a funny thing. It's not just about big, dramatic events. More often, it's the slow, constant drip of little things. The looming deadline, the pile of laundry, the unanswered emails, the social obligations you feel you can't say no to. Each one is a small weight, but together they become incredibly heavy. We often tell ourselves we should be able to handle it, that other people have it worse, or that we just need to be stronger. But this kind of thinking just adds another layer of pressure. What if, instead, we just acknowledge the stress? What if we looked at all those little weights and said, wow, this is a lot. It makes sense that I feel overwhelmed. This simple act of acknowledgement can be incredibly powerful. It shifts you from fighting against yourself to being on your own side. It's about validation. Your feelings are valid. The pressure you're under is real. You don't need to justify it or minimize it. Just see it, name it, and let it be. This is the first step toward lightening the load. So, what can we do when we're in this state of exhaustion and stress? The answer doesn't have to be a week-long vacation or a dramatic life overhaul. Sometimes, the most effective solutions are the smallest ones, woven into the fabric of our day. I call these mini mindful moments. They're tiny pockets of peace you can create for yourself, no matter how busy you are. For example, while you're waiting for your coffee to brew, instead of scrolling through your phone, just close your eyes and focus on the aroma. Feel the warmth of the mug in your hands. When you're walking from your car to your front door, pay attention to the feeling of your feet on the ground. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Even a single conscious breath can be a mindful moment. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. That's it. It's not about emptying your mind. It's about anchoring yourself in the present moment, even for just 30 seconds. These little pauses act like a reset button, interrupting the cycle of stress and giving your nervous system a chance to breathe. Let's expand on this idea of small actions with the concept of gentle self-care. When you're exhausted, the thought of doing something for yourself can feel like another chore. That's why we need to make it gentle, easy, and nurturing. Gentle self-care isn't about pushing yourself to go to the gym or cook a complicated, healthy meal. It's about asking yourself, what's the kindest, most gentle thing I can do for myself right now? Maybe it's wrapping yourself in a soft blanket and listening to a song you love. Maybe it's making a warm cup of herbal tea and just sitting with it. No distractions. Perhaps it's stepping outside for 5 minutes to feel the sun on your face or watch the clouds drift by. It could even be as simple as gently stretching your neck and shoulders at your desk. The key here is the intention. The intention is not to be productive or to fix yourself. The intention is simply to offer yourself a moment of comfort and kindness without any expectation. These gentle acts are like depositing small amounts of energy back into your emotional bank account. They might seem insignificant, but over time, they accumulate and begin to refill your reserves. As we go through this process, it's crucial to anchor ourselves in a sense of worth and calm. Often, when we're exhausted, our inner critic gets really loud. It might tell you that you're not doing enough, that you're falling behind, or that you're letting people down. I want you to gently challenge that voice. Your worth is not measured by your productivity. Your value as a person is inherent and unchanging. Whether you're having a super productive day, or a day where all you can do is rest. Let's try a simple affirmation. You can say it out loud, or just to yourself. I am worthy of rest. My calm is my power. It is safe for me to slow down. Repeat it a few times. Feel the words. Let them sink in. This isn't about toxic positivity or ignoring your struggles. It's about offering yourself a different narrative, a kinder one. It's about reminding yourself that your well-being matters more than any to-do list. When you start to believe that you are worthy of calm, you give yourself permission to seek it out, to protect it, and to make it a priority in your life. Let's circle back to this idea of feeling drained. It's important to understand that emotional exhaustion is a cumulative process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistently giving out more energy than you're taking in. So, the recovery is also a process. It requires patience and consistency. Be gentle with yourself on the days when you don't feel any better. Healing is not linear. There will be good days and there will be tough days. The goal is not to eliminate all stress from your life. That's impossible. The goal is to build a toolkit of strategies that help you manage it. It's about learning to recognize the early warning signs of burnout, irritability, lack of motivation, feeling detached, and responding to them with compassion instead of criticism. Think of it as becoming your own best friend. The kind of friend who would say, "Hey, you look tired. Why don't you take a break? I've got this." Learning to say that to yourself is a profound act of self-love. Let's put this into practice. Let's brainstorm some more mini mindful moments you can sprinkle throughout your day. When you wash your hands, focus on the sensation of the water and the smell of the soap. Turn a mundane task into a 2-minute sensory retreat. While you're eating, try to take the first 3 bites of your meal with full attention. Notice the flavors, the textures, the colors. No phone, no TV, just you and your food. If you find yourself getting lost in anxious thoughts, try the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This technique pulls your attention out of the chaotic world inside your head and back into the physical world around you, which can instantly reduce the intensity of anxiety. These aren't big, time-consuming commitments. They are small, achievable acts of self-preservation that you can do anywhere, anytime. Now, for gentle self-care, let's get really practical. What does this look like on a day when you have 0 energy? It could mean saying no to a social plan you don't have the energy for, without feeling guilty. It could mean ordering takeout instead of cooking, and giving yourself permission to take the easy route. It might mean putting on your most comfortable clothes the moment you get home. Or maybe it's spending 10 minutes tidying up just one small corner of your room, creating a tiny island of calm in your environment. Remember, the goal is to reduce the demands on your system, not add to them. If meditation feels too hard, try a guided sleep story or listen to some calming instrumental music. If a full shower feels like too much effort, just washing your face with warm water can feel refreshing and restorative. It's about finding the path of least resistance to comfort. What is the absolute easiest, kindest thing you can offer yourself in this exact moment? Start there. And finally, let's reinforce that feeling of worthiness and calm. Your inner peace is a precious resource. It's worth protecting. This might mean setting boundaries with people or situations that consistently drain your energy. It might mean curating your social media feeds to be more positive and inspiring. It could mean scheduling do-nothing time into your calendar, just as you would schedule a meeting. Treat your rest and recovery with the same importance as your work and responsibilities. Because here's the truth. When you are well rested and emotionally balanced, you are better at everything you do. You're a more present friend, a more patient partner, a more creative colleague. So, investing in your own well-being isn't selfish. It's essential. It's the foundation from which everything else in your life grows. You are not a machine. You are a human being who needs rest, care, and compassion. As we come to a close, I want to leave you with one final thought. The journey out of emotional exhaustion is a gentle one. It's a path of small, kind, consistent steps. It's about unlearning the idea that you have to earn your rest and embracing the truth that you are inherently worthy of it. So today, I encourage you to choose one small thing, one mini mindful moment, one gentle act of self-care, just one, and see how it feels. Start building that foundation of calm, one gentle breath at a time. You deserve to feel at peace. You deserve to feel whole. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content on gentle living and self-care. Be well and be kind to yourself.